Hello, what is up, people of the interwebs? I'm Stuttering Mania, and I'm here for a bit of a discussion, I guess you could call it. The gameplay in the background is muted because it was originally going to be a live commentary, but I didn't like it very much, so I'm just going to use the footage for a sort of a discussion I want to start. But wait, we need some music. That is much better, isn't it? I think that's much better. So, over the past, I don't know, several months, I've been playing quite a lot of Overwatch. Yeah, you heard me, Overwatch. You've probably seen some Overwatch videos on my channel. It's all I've uploaded recently. And while I do think that Overwatch is a good game, I want to ask the question today, is it actually better than TF2? I'm leaning towards no. And I have quite a few reasons why I should think that. Overwatch and TF2 are similar in some ways and different in others. They're obviously very similar in the terms of game design. I mean, what do you have? You have a set of classes that you can play as. You have payloads, and you have objectives. There's even a capture the flag game mode, although it's not nearly as prevalent as TF2's capture the flag. And, you know, it's just, people were always comparing them. When Overwatch was in its beta stages. Now that Overwatch has sort of grown and matured into its own sort of game, people are making the comparison less and less because, to be honest, it's its own game now. But let's go back to that original question. Which one's better? Well, TF2 is better, I think. And there's a lot of reasons that you could compare them. And Overwatch has a much stronger competitive scene, I think. TF2's competitive scene, well, actually I have no idea how TF2's competitive scene is. I've never been in it. It might be amazing. It might be the best in the world. But TF2's gameplay is better. And what do I mean by this? I mean, it was something I noticed when I was playing TF2 today, actually, in this very day. I don't know what day you guys are going to watch this, but on the day that I'm recording this, a few hours ago, I was playing TF2, and I was losing. I mean, I was dying over and over again. The point was on, the enemies had the point. I need to get better at talking, I know, just give me a rest on that, I understand. And I noticed that I was still having almost an insane amount of fun. Despite the fact that I was losing over and over again, I was enjoying myself almost as much as winning. And so, it made me realize that never happens in Overwatch. Never, never. Winning is fun, and losing is not fun in Overwatch. In Overwatch, the only time I'm enjoying myself is if I'm doing really well. In TF2, I can be the worst player on the server and still laugh my head off and have the best time ever. So how is that not considered the better of the two games, honestly? I mean, you can lose and still have fun. That's like, how does a video game even pull that off? Excuse me, I just died a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I started to do better as well. Because I'm the type of person, in any game, when I'm having fun and enjoying myself, where did that engineer come from, by the way? He just fell out of the sky. When I'm enjoying myself in a video game, I am unstoppable. It's when I'm tryharding and really being competitive that I do poorly. I mess up, I miss shots, I get killed, but when I'm enjoying myself, when I'm laughing and thinking these things are funny and having fun, I am honestly really good. And it's so inconsistent, because if I go to not having fun, then I do poorly, and that makes me not have fun, and then I do even worse. Some people play better when they're angry. Some people get themselves all pumped up and angry, bare their teeth, grit their teeth. Let's wreck people. But me, as long as I'm down with getting wrecked, then I wreck, if that makes any sense. As long as I'm okay with the idea of losing, I don't lose. It's a weird paradox, but when I'm enjoying myself no matter what, I start to do a lot better. And that's why Overwatch is intrinsically worse. Because I cannot remember the last time I had an Overwatch game that was genuinely fun. I mean, yeah, like, when I play with my friends, it doesn't count, right? Because I'm obviously going to have fun, but that's not because of the game, that's because of my friends. But just playing the game by itself, I cannot remember the last time I had played an Overwatch game that was genuinely enjoyable. I don't remember it. But TF2, I have millions of games that I have enjoyed to death. But let me ask you guys, what's your favorite game? And do you think you play better when it's fun, or do you think you play better when it's competitive? Because I know I'm not the only human being on the planet, so someone's going to have a different experience than me. So, let's see if you guys can come up with an answer. And let's see if you guys can come up with a game that's better than TF2, because if you've got any suggestions, I'll play it. Let's see if I can... Can I do a shoutcast? You guys remember shoutcast? Shoutcast used to be a big thing. I actually got one of my only kills of the round. This is a good example, by the way. This is a perfect example. I kill almost nobody this round. I think I get like 2, maybe 3 kills this round, and I die a million times. But I was still enjoying myself. I was still laughing and having fun and just blasting rockets all over the place, and the game made me happy. And that's the thing. Games are supposed to make you happy at the end of the day. That's their purpose. Overwatch fails at that, because if you lose, you're not happy. TF2 wins at that, because if you lose, it's still possible to be happy and have fun. It's kind of an interesting thing to think about. If I ever make a game, I definitely want to make it a game that you can still have fun even if you're losing. Because those are the best kinds of games in the world. Guaranteed. Anyway, I have run out of things to talk about, and I'm running out of footage, and I'm running out of anything left to say. So, without any smoother transition than that, this has been Stutter. Try and think about it for a while, and I'm going to have to think of a better outro than that. See you later.